Honorable adjudicators, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to discuss about this house regrab mergers and acquisition within the tech industry, for example, like Tokopedia, Gojek, Facebook, Instagram, Google, and also YouTube. Well, before I move into my argument, I'll rebut some points from the other side of the house. First of all, the other side of the house was worrying about the fact that Facebook is trying to take over and also trying to change the terms of policy on WhatsApp. Before they merge into one, those two companies, both of them, have agreed the rule and regulation. If changing the terms of policy in WhatsApp is is under the rule and regulation, that'll be okay. But if that happens outside the rule and regulation, there will always be a party that would solve this problem inside their own situation, inside their own problems. So it would be solved soon and not spreading any chaos or not spreading any problem to others. And I would like to disclaim here that they're merging. Merging means not taking over, but it's just more like a collaboration and also teamwork between those two companies, and that's why the company's freedom still exists. The second is, they say after merging there will be less incentive to innovate. No, but there will always be people who build the innovation. When they merge, they have more opportunity to innovate because their ideas don't only come from themselves. It's also come from the consumer, the combination of the consumer, the workers, and also the other companies. So they would always have more idea to innovate, and by merging, it would creating more incentive to innovate. So we tackle down that opinion from the other side of the house. And then the third is about harming the consumer liberals. About saying that the consumer will be bored only seeing those products, only seeing those same advertisement between those two application. But no, it won't harm the consumer, but it would help the consumer to find the things they're searching for in both of the application. So it would make them easier to find, and because the application have the both same suggestion, and even if they got bored with the suggestion, even they got bored with those kind of advertisement, they could skip the advertisement. They're not forced to watch it, it's just a choice. So it would help them, actually will help them to find the things they need in both of the application, because they have a relation between those things. And lastly is, we want to rebut about the controlling each other. Like I said before, merging is about it's not about taking over, it's about more like a teamwork. It's like a collaboration between those two. They're not taking over. They have no interference because at first they already agreed with the rule and regulation, so there are no interference between those application, both of the sides. And also they understand, and they also agree about the rights and obligation. Maybe they have the right to change the term of policy, or maybe they have a right to see about the database or something like that, but they also have also have an obligation to keep it as a secret, to keep it safe, and to protect each other from any kind of negativity. And also they already put trust. That's why they merged, because they already put trust in each other. So they merge, and also they agree the rule and regulation. So that's why they are merging, and they have no problems until now. Okay, moving on to my arguments. Why is this justifiable, and why we don't have to regret this motion? Is because, first of all, about the domination. While there is, even though there is domination, like what the other side of the house said, and about worrying about the domination, about the taking over, no, merging is about creating teamwork together, right? Even though domination still exists, while domination happens based on the service they already give to the society, that's why they become more popular, and that's why they dominate. But here, the domination, they don't only give benefits to one side, but they give the benefits to the other side. Why we also need domination, even though domination also is used to maintaining the existence of the other app. Like for example, we know Google have a bigger database, a bigger platform than YouTube. Even though Google dominate YouTube, but actually Google is giving the benefits of maintaining the existence of YouTube. So that's why we can still see those existence of the both of the apps. So that's why it's okay. There's still the domination, but we have to know, and we have to know that they still give the benefits to one and another, because the purpose of merging is not only about collaboration, it's also about upgrading and helping each other to maintain their existing, to maintain the name of the app. So they could also, rather than competing each other and then they choose to do collaboration and teamwork to maintain both of the existence of the apps. And second is about why is the consent of the both side is important. While the other side of the house mentioned about the forced consents that is happening that will give harm to one of the application. No, but we have to know that we have to actually acknowledge that even though there's forced consent, the forced consent actually gives the benefit to our own selves. So even though there's a forced consent from the other company, it actually gives the benefit to this company that got forced consent. So even though they forced to do that, it's actually giving the benefits to the company. So they would improve, they would have a progress and such and so on. And third is two heads are better than one. We all know that quote. Two heads is better than one. There will be more innovation, there will be more idea, also they will gain more consumer from both sides of the company, both sides of the application. So two heads is better than one. We have to learn from the theory of absolute advantage. When we have our excellence, when we have a plus in doing things, we have to focus on it. When we have minus in doing other things, well, we should, rather than trying to gain more ability in doing the things that we can do, we can rather do teamwork with people or collab with people. So we both have excellence and we both can do our innovation in both of the excellence rather than trying to focus to do another thing. So that's why we don't regret this motion and we're proud to propose. Thank you.